Alright, folks. I'm a little late, I do know that for sure, and I apologize for that. Um, but welcome to the stream. Bond viewers, love you guys to death. Thank you guys for being here. The reason I'm late is because I've kind of gone back and forth in my head about what we're streaming today, and it has turned out that I am indeed, like I said on Monday, going to be playing some Elite Dangerous. I will not be long. I'll be so real, I'm not going to be playing for very long, so hopefully hopefully we get some people who are able to join live, but if not, thank you VOD viewers for being here. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to get the song started, and as soon as it's over, we will get playing. But thank you guys for being here. Let's get started. Well, what's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome to the stream. You guys are having a wonderful afternoon. My Twitch is telling me you got a lot of people here, so I'm a little nervous. Welcome to the stream, though. Thank you guys for being here. Hope you all are staying warm, or still staying warm. It has been a cold couple of days, and I've been happy. But I do hope you guys are staying warm as possible. Did you guys see the auroras last night? If you are anywhere in the northern hemisphere, there has been a massive set of CMEs, or coronal mass ejections, which has sent a lot of solar material towards us. And over the last 24-ish hours, we've had several geomagnetic storms. Using a lot of big words to say, last night there was aurora as far south, visible aurora as far south as the Midwest in the U.S., talking like Kansas, Nebraska area. It was seeable on camera as far south as Mexico. And tonight it will be even further south. So if you've not had a chance to ever see an aurora before, I don't know what just happened to my Wi-Fi. I'd cut out. It's tweaking. What's going on? What's happening? Oh, it's trying to. Why are you trying to update games? Stop trying to update games. I'm streaming. Quit. Quit. There we go. Okay, anyway, there's an aurora going on, and it should be pretty visible, even as far south as where I am in Alabama. So should be an interesting night. If you don't get a chance to, I will try and have some pictures by our next stream, as possible. But yes, as the title of the stream does say, presently we are aiming to do some testing for our colonization effort on Elite Dangerous. The last time we were on Elite, I was talking with our squadron admiral, who you guys have heard on stream at least once, if I remember correctly. But he and I were talking about making a system specifically for our squadron, making it where we've got something to essentially a home system, because right now in my kind of very, very loose RP as my commander, they're from Tau Ceti, but the rest of our squadron's from a billion other places, and so I've wanted to have a true home system, and so today our goal somewhat is to do a little bit more research for that purpose. I've got a couple systems in mind that I want to look at, or want to look more at, and I know that our primary carrier right now for our squadron is out near one of those, which is why I'm currently showing. I'm going to swap over real quick. Game should be up now. Hey, look at that. But you can see up here, that's why we're currently in this system. This is one of the two that is our goal. So let me find us our spacey music. Make sure that Spotify is even able to show at the moment. It is. Get some music playing, and then we will just get started from there. I'm gonna do a sound check, make sure it's audible to you guys. Let's see. So we're playing spacey music anyway. Oh, music's already muted, great. Sick. Alright, I think you guys can hear that well enough. If you can't, do let me know if I'm overpowering the game or it overpowers me. Actually, just in anticipation, we're going to lower our sound effects a little bit. Just to help my ears, too. Okay. A little bit more. Let me just double check. One more time. Alright. Let's go ahead and get straight in. We are playing an open play, so if anybody who is watching, if you happen to be playing Elite Dangerous as well, you can come find me. I will be here and available. Let's see. Oh, one thing I still need to fix about my game. I had been using every other time that I play Elite. I at least try to have EDHM open, for the sake of. I'm gonna turn the music down in my ears, turn it up in y'all's. Anyway, EDHM is broken for some reason. And so I have been dealing with the orange menus again, which is weird because I almost completely haven't in my time playing. But yes, so this system right here is one of our two targets. And the reason it's one of our two targets is because if you look at Architect View, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 orbital platform spots just around the planets. And then look at this. There's 5 moons in the systems, and each one has at least 1. Most of them have 2. So this is a prime target. It also has a fuel star, which I was really hoping for. Now, granted, a fuel star isn't as important, especially when I do intend on having a lot of real estate in a system. But just the availability for things makes it, it makes it worth it. But yeah, this is one of the two systems. The other one, the other one is this guy right here. Col 285 sector HAWB32. It does have a red dwarf, but you guys can see there's 6 available orbital spots at least, and at least 2 surface platforms. So what we're gonna do is one thing to consider as well, and this is why we're doing this testing. There has to be a inhabited system within 15 light years from the one that we're trying to colonize, because of just the limitations of the Trailblazers initiative, using the in-game lore, but that works out for this one because of this system. It is 9 light years away. And that makes it a bit easier. We also have this one, which is actually, never mind, we don't have that one. That one's outside the range. But this one, the reason why we're doing this testing, I should say, is because I need to know if I have to chain together systems. For this one, luckily the answer is no. For the Col 285 sector one, unfortunately, it does look like I'm going to have to chain stuff together. Well, maybe not. Actually, no, that's far enough away. I think I would have to colonize this one first, and then I'd be able to do this one. So our goal is really just to find out, do we have to chain? It is a lot of lines, yes. But the chaining together my goal is to finish. This is going to be our Wednesday series, presently. My goal is to have a specific target by the end of this week, and then we'll spend our Wednesdays together talking through and actually building things in the system. That way, I have a video proof of the process and how long it takes me, because obviously I'm going to play off on the side as well, but most of my time will be, spent with you guys, playing it online. Or not playing it online, playing it on stream. But this system here, how far away is that? It's 195 light years. Do I have my Mandalay? So if I have my exploration ship on board, we do. We're going to swap into the ER2 Ulysses, otherwise known as the Mandalay. Yo, what's up, Gas? Welcome back. So see, where are we at? How close to the star are we? I feel the faint orange glow. Oh, there it is. I was like, where is it? I can see the glow, but I can't see it. So this is one of our two of our members in our squadron to have a fleet carrier. And this is one of the two. This is the Resolute. But yeah. Actually, I don't think I've shown off some of my ships since I started streaming. I haven't done a lot of stuff. So this right here. Whoa, my controller's freaking out. Quit freaking out. There we go. Anyway, this is the ER2 Ulysses. It is a Explorer type, which is the E of the ER. ER specifically Exploration and Reconnaissance, because it carries a it carries an SRV, which allows me to do surface stuff as well. But yeah, let's take a quick flight. Did I not set that? I did not set that thing. What did it say? Route. Oh, it's because I switched ships. I forgot. All right, how many jumps is this going to take me? 4 jumps. See, this is why I have my Explorer. All right. We're going to take a quick look at that system. And I'm going to hope that... That's the thing. I don't think this ship has the necessary parts. Because I think the pieces I need is, I think it's maybe it's a discovery scanner or something, but I think that's on my Cobra Mark V. I don't think that's on the Mandalay. Gorgeous. Beautiful. Anybody living here? Any stations? Settlements? Nobody's living here. Interesting. Beautiful system. What's we doing? We are working, so we're playing Elite Dangerous, and our goal is to do a bit of exploring and research towards some colonization goals we have. I'm trying to make a system that's our squadron home. So we've got, like, I think 7, 8, or 9 people in our squadron, and having a place where we can all come to or, you know, ship buying and technology and other things is the goal. And so that's what we're trying to build, at least. But right now, we are also attempting to make our way to one of our... I've got like 5 or 6 candidate systems. We just left one of them. And... are honking outside. But this candidate system over here has some more spaces available than candidate number 1. The only real difference between the 2 systems is the star type, and so we're going to try and figure out what the planets have available. Because if they have better things available than candidate 1, we'll choose candidate number 2, even if it does require a bit more effort. That's the goal, at least. Who knows if that's what we'll actually have. Yeah, but our... Oh, whoops. Go. We're also trying to see how far away the nearest occupied system is, because we have to be close to one in order for this plan to work. Wait, this is... Oh, wait, hold on. What system is this? No, no, don't tell me. Oh, that just means there's a landfall planet available. Okay, okay, thank goodness. I was about to say, please don't tell me somebody sniped this system out from under me. So this one is quite a bit bigger, system-wise. There are... There's at least 15 just floating around the planet, orbital slots. There are 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 floating around the moons, and almost every planet or landable planet or moon has a slot for 2 surface things. And whoops, there we go. But gotta figure out where. And I think down is our nearest. Oh, whoops, I keep pushing the wrong buttons. Yeah, because there's that. I'm crazy. Wait, no, I think you have to go here. Yeah, so that's 9 light years, 9.6. So let's fly to this one. This would be a system we would have to put at least one small thing in.
Frameshift drive charging.
And the reason why we want something small, again, is it just has to be occupied in order to build out from it. We also want to see that colonized system that's nearby, or that we would have to build from. We gotta make sure that it's a faction we actually like. Because if it's not a faction that we like, kind of removes it from the... Ooh, this one's got a lot, too. Never mind, this one might be the goal here. Okay. So this has... So it's a binary star system. It's got 2 gas giants that orbit the center gravity point. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. That's 17 orbital sites. No, 18, 19. 19 orbital sites. Correction, I forgot to count these 2. 21 orbital sites. This one might actually be... This one's... Correction, this one is better than the other one. Plus, some have 3, some have 2, some have 1. This moon also... Every moon also has an orbital slot as well. This one's really nice. Okay, I actually really like this. And I bookmark. Let's bookmark this location. Why did it not let me adjust the book? Okay, cool. Now we have to see, though, who is in charge of this one. You won't give me information? Okay. It's independent. That's good. High-tech and military with medium security. That's good. That gives us a good base to draw from. The reason why we are concerned about the faction and the security level is they bring, when in the power play system, whoever you draw from for a colonization target like this, they their policies, their security levels, how they treat piracy and things like that does also follow. And in this system specifically, or in our squadron system, we want very low piracy, very high security. And then we want the things around it to have the low security. That way we can use that for essentially just combat practice. But it is independent, which could be good, could be bad. Let's go see.
Frameshift drive charging.
Yeah, independent, clean legal status, which means we don't have any quarrel with whoever's in charge of the system.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Okay. They've got a fuel star. Weston Point? Oh, that's just it. Okay. So it is owned, you guys can see over in the right side. Eternia Stellare Consortium. Means it's a company that owns this system. It is corporate, which makes sense. And it's high tech, which also is good. Wait. Why? See, this already has a population. Wait, hold on. This has a population of 8 million people? Why is it letting me... Why can't I see the architect view for this system? Normally when a system is already claimed and active, like it already has a nav beacon. I shouldn't be able to see anything in regards to colonization. Guess let's go to this station here. Where's the... Oh, there it goes. Super Cruise assist our way there. Let's overcharge. There. There we go. That gets us a little closer. That is really weird, though. I don't know why we can see the architect stuff for that system. I think you can access, I hope you can access the... What's the word I'm looking for? Not the power broker. Colonization contact or something? I hope there's one. There should be one here. As long as, you know. But yeah, for those of you who may be here and missed the intro, we've had, not to get too space nerd on you, have a good one, Gas. Thank you for stopping by. But yeah, for those of you who may not know, there's been a couple coronal mass ejections. The sun is shooting a bunch of stuff at us, and we've got aurora that should be as far south, visible aurora as far south as like middle Alabama, middle Georgia area. Camera visible, meaning you can point a camera at it and it will see it, as far down as Panama, I think. Like, it's real far down. So if you've never had a chance to see an aurora, now is the time. Ooh, I completely saw that wrong. I was completely disoriented. There we go. The landing was actually quite sick. That turn in. Alright, contacts. Yes, it does have a colonization contact. Okay, so this station is specifically Alliance owned. Or independent. Who do they have representing? It's all independent. Okay. Sick. Well, let's do a bunch of stuff to make them happy with me. Give them a bunch of money. See if there's any other interesting missions. Okay, yeah, just a lot of deliver this, deliver these things, mine this, donate. A lot of... Okay. But give them some cartographic data to also get a little bit more reputation with them. And a bit more money. But yeah, let's see. Let's begin a new claim. Oh, that is crazy. That is just on the inside of that bubble. I didn't realize that is 14.6 and the limit is 15. I definitely think this is a better system though. So let's see. Let's configure a primary port. We would want... See, the goal also is to have a dodec eventually. Right now they're only for arcs, but they will eventually be for credits. Because the dodec here has a couple features that none of the other large station types have, which is a technology broker, which will be super useful for the sake of, you know, engineering, making ships better, guardian parts, things like that. Now the question is facility economy. So we have to consider a lot when it comes to choosing what station to start with, because the initial station holds a lot of weight in the final, I guess, final economy is the word I'm looking for, of the system. Let me see if I have a picture of that. Yeah, okay, so the initial starport development level is 40% of the final total, at minimum. Security is 40%, standard of living is 40%, tech level is 20%, and wealth is 40%. Subsequent facilities weigh in the negatives, actually, so development level, you'll actually reduce your development by about 10%. Security 10%, standard of living 20%, tech level 25%, and wealth 25%. So having something that's strong off the start and then can go from there is super important. So we'll save the outpost. So in my first system, or my first attempt at the system colonization, I started with an industrial outpost and then put a surface installation down. But I think it needs to be a starport of some kind. I don't know. I'm really trying to figure out what the difference is. I guess it purely is just the... initial population, wealth, standard of living, all that stuff. So an Apollo has the big ring, and Artemis does not. So we would choose an Artemis, or sorry, we would choose an Apollo if we went with the tier 3 Orbis. Ocellus, we wouldn't choose that. Coriolis, if we did do a Coriolis, it would be a quad trust, just because I think it's kind of funny. Also because the concept of what they call the noob hammer is also quite funny to me. Those trusses, if you're not careful, they will just smack you. And because the station's not going to stop what your vehicle can move, it will straight up just destroy you before you have a chance to really run from it. So it's quite funny. But yeah, eventually we will have a Dodak. Means we have to build a lot of Coriolis. But yeah, let's see. Let's just say for the sake of it, build an Apollo. Facility will not receive any economy links. What does that mean? Interesting. Oh, it won't even let me see. Okay. That's fine, though. But we at least know that I can come to the current system to get that done. Let me bookmark this system. There we go. Okay. Just for the sake of it, let's go to Weston Point here. Turn us around.
Ship released. Engines engaged. Landing gear retracted.
Head back towards the star. There we go.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Sorry, Al. Okay. You're a little faster. There we go. Is the game quiet for you guys? I still have my monitor on. Realize the game may be a little too quiet now. Me into the star. Okay, no, it is on this side. Could not tell. But doing stuff near the stars is always so dangerous because you never really know. I mean, again, the star is right there. Which, by the way, I do intend on streaming this in VR at some point. Structure detected. Use data link scanner to search for targets. Oh, it's a comms. Oh, okay. But I do intend on doing VR stuff. My first introduction to this game was in VR. And this game is gorgeous. There we go. Oh. You wait, use data link scanner to interrogate target. What target are we interrogating? You just look at the scale here. God, this game is gorgeous. I will be so real when I say that on multiple occasions I have just gotten on just to sit here and stare at the stars, stare at my ship, just sit here and take screenshots. Okay, what messages do I? Oh, just reputation changes. Okay. Let's do something funny. Sick. My friends, we are inside the comms installation. My cockpit is screaming at me. Proximity warnings. Yeah, you can see my commander in there. You see how large my ship already is. Then you just have this mega structure that sits that we're currently inside of. Like, there you go. There's your scale. That is me right there. And this is my ship. And this is this ship. Like, holy cow. Incredible. Let me slow the camera down. Man, this ship is gorgeous. I love the Mandalay. Alright, let's pass through the rest of it. and then we'll go. Boost time. Man. Oh. Okay.
Shields offline. Taking damage.
Why can't I? How stuck did I just get myself? Not that stuck. There we go. Okay. Nobody saw me get stuck there. Okay. I will say I am glad that we did come this direction, because finding this system right here was fantastic. Let's actually look at this one, because that appears to be a 4-star system, 3 light years away. Shields online. Thank you. Thank you, Karina. Give her more systems so she can finish repairing that shield. If this system that we're about to travel to is even better, I doubt it'll be better, but having 4 stars is kind of cool. Oh yeah, I gotta put those away. My bad. Sorry, Karina. Okay. Here we go. Okay, so at least one of the things is a fuel star. It looks like this is only stars. It is indeed only stars. Okay, then yeah, we definitely don't want this system. I want surface stuff. Gotta have the surface stuff. Let's try this one out.
Ready to engage.
Oh, sorry, y'all.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Anything here?
System scan
Couple things. Nothing. No, never mind. Only... What is all this unidentified signal sources then? Oh. Interesting. Okay. Yeah, this is also a no on that. Let's head back to the carrier. The nearest one to it is this system here, which also isn't that far away. So I'm actually really glad that I went and did this test. But yeah, let's... Should be about 5 jumps. 6 jumps. I always do that. When I'm counting how many jumps there will be, I always forget to count the one I'm actively about to jump to. Alina, are you still here? If you are still here, are you planning on streaming soon? By any chance? And if you're not here, I'm just talking into the ether. Look at my Twitch. What does the Twitch following tab have ads now? It's cringe.
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
That is cringe. One thing I will say that I'm very glad of out here is there still are, at least in this sector, still plenty of fuel stars. Where my other colonization attempt is, it's in an area that has like no fuel stars. Everything has like the dwarfs and the brown giants and things like that. It's a terrible place to try and go back and forth. It's why I really wanted to try and do a Coriolis station in that system. Then I got on a kick of other games and never came back and did anything more than just that first outpost and the surface installation. How many more? 2 more after this. For anyone who may be interested in, or anyone who's interested or currently does play Elite Dangerous, I wholeheartedly recommend the Mandalay. I am not one for Zorgon Peterson's design language. There are plenty of critiques that I have about it, but man, the Mandalay 100% makes up for it. I'm looking forward to, what is it called? Oh, the Caspian Explorer, that new ship that they announced recently. It's going to be... I've wanted a large explorer vessel since I started playing. And when this ship was unveiled, I was very happy because, again, Explorer, it's built to jump long, it's built to jump far. And let's see. Ship? It is ship. Yeah, so unladen, 57 light years in a single jump is my furthest. And I'm expecting, and I intend on building, that Caspian Explorer to go even further. Assuming that it's even possible to go further. Who knows? Oh, Scally's barking. No, you guys can't hear that. Oh. Target obscured. Target's not obscured. It's really close to the star, though. Jeez, didn't realize that. I knew we were close, but not that close. Alright, I have to... There's someone at the door. Let me go run and grab the door real quick, and I'll be right back. Alright. We're back. Not back for long, but we're back. Let's go back and land, and then we will chat about what's next for this part of the series. Right. Request docking. It's always 11 with this ship.
Landing gear deployed.
Oh, look at that. It's so close. Do you see how close that is? Wait, did I do it? I did it. Oh, that was almost perfect. We'd love to see that. Okay. We're back on the Resolute. As soon as stream is over, I'm going to send the Admiral, Mr. Admiral Man. Going to send him the screenshot of that system. Where am I looking for? Shipyard. There we go. I want to show you guys the DC-2 Skytrain. This is the Corsair, but it has a new paint job, and I'll let you guys just stare at this as we chat. So that system that we looked at bodes really well for that area. I unfortunately do not have ship. Let me actually, while we're here, I don't currently have the ship available that has the scanning stuff, but the DC-1 Millennium does indeed have it. We're going to transfer that to this ship. The next time I'm on, I will be able to go back to that system and do some scanning. And that will tell us whether or not that 3-star 21 orbital platform port is actually any good. It should be. It should be really good, regardless. Because having that many, just having that many orbital ports, not around moons, but just around planets and the stars, gives us so much room to actually do things in the system. So I am very excited about that prospect. But in case you didn't hear it, this is going to be our Wednesday series for a little while. It was almost going to be something else, but I couldn't get the something else to work before I had to start stream. So we will continue with this, and this is going to be until we build our first station, I think, is going to be the goal for this series. Unless you guys would like to continue seeing me do this, and I'll try and stream it on other days as well. But that is going to be... I think it's going to be it for today. Our next stream will be Friday, as I've said before. But, as I've also... and, as I've said before, it will be the start of a new story series. I'm looking very much forward to that. If you are as well, you are more than welcome to join us. I hope to see you there. VOD viewers, love you guys to death. Thank you guys for being here. Apologies for this short stream. I didn't really intend on today being very long, but we also have company over, so I need to go be a good host. So I think that will be it for me today. And I think about a song to close this out. So appreciate you guys. We are... Let me see. I'm gonna check the raid browser, see if there's anybody who can raid. We've got a couple people. Let's see. Anybody interesting? Anybody I'm following that's live? Alina's live. She just went live. Alright, we are going to raid Alina. We're going to go say hello. Or you guys, if you will, show her some love. Go say hello. And we will see you guys again Friday. Y'all have a good night. Let me in stream there. And then play the song. And... turn it up. I'll see you guys later. Peace.